Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Point Adewunmi channel. My name is Joshua Adewunmi, and today we're talking about budgeting. Talking about how to save money, what to do with money, how much money you have. There's a bunch of money talk. So I ran a poll or a quiz. I think I messed it up because I put a I think it was a quiz on Instagram on what video I should make, but it should have been a poll. But you can't make 3 options on a poll, so it had to be a quiz. Either way, the number 1 response was something about finances. So I've been meaning to make a video about this for a while. If you guys have watched the old videos on this specific playlist about financial literacy, you would see that the first episode was about streams of income, how to make money different ways. The second video was about savings. So today's video is a little bit of a combination of both, but more in depth, but still 10 minutes long, pretty short, but a lot of information would be given to you guys. So first of all, one thing that I learned about how to budget your money or how to save your money, a different word for budgeting, is you have to essentially figure out what you spend, what you have to spend on, figure out what you like to spend on, and then figure out what's left. So I think the main issue with a lot of us is we figure out what we don't need. Right? So we figure out what we don't need rather than what we need at first. So what I mean by that is, if you make $800 a week or a month or however much, and you have to spend $600, just on groceries, utilities, car insurance, health insurance, all that stuff, you have to spend $600 and you only have $200 left. How we like to think is, I have $200 left, rather than I have $150 left, rather than I have to save $100 or whatever. We think whatever excess money we have after we spent all the money we need to spend, that's money that we can just do whatever we want with. The problem with that is, I know everybody feels this, every single month something comes up that you have to spend money on, and then that's when you run around like, I don't have any money. Where am I gonna get money from? You're borrowing, you're lending, you're getting money lent to you. And it all just stems from not really knowing how to budget your money. So one example is, I was speaking to a colleague of mine earlier this week, and what she talked to me about was this 50-30-20 rule that she I guess learned in school, or however she learned it. But it was a great rule. So essentially what she said was, and I'll draw it out as I talk. It's actually a pretty good circle. So 50% of everything that you make goes to the things that you need to spend money on. So, your light bill, your gas bill, whatever bills, your rent, your utilities, your insurance, food, groceries, things that you need to spend money on that you really just can't avoid. And then you split the other 50% off into 30% just being things that you just want to spend money on, eating out, your hobbies, going out with your friends, all that stuff. And then the remaining 20% is literally what you save, or you invest, or however you want to do what you want to do with that, but just don't spend it, basically. So how it looks on a graphic is kind of like this. So this big one would be the 50% of the things that you have to spend money on. This would be the 30%. This would be the 30% of things that you just like to spend money on, and this would be 20% of the things that you just want to save up for. So what I would go on to expand on that with is, you can invest your money and you can also save your money. So I guess different ways to look at it is, if you don't have, I guess, as much money as you want to have, then you would probably focus more on saving your money. But if you have, a little bit of money, a little bit in your bank account, a little bit saved up, that's probably when you want to start investing, or you want to start growing your money. Because if you just keep $500 in your account every 6 months and you keep adding on to it, like, okay, at the end of the year you have $1,000, but realistically, how much money would that be in like 10 years? That would only be $10,000, right? Which is great when you look back at it and you're like, oh, 10K in my bank account, wow. But if you had just started to grow that money little by little, in 2 years, rather than having 2,000, you could have 2,500, or you could have 3,000. And there's no number of ways to do that. You could invest, of course. Well, people like to invest in stocks, options trading, forex trading, any kind of trading that you could think of. There's different ways to grow your money, rather than just keeping it there and just letting it sit and, grow, but it wouldn't grow as much as you wanted to, right? So what I would say, my advice would be, for me personally, I have different things set up entirely that save money for me as the week goes on. So like, I have money that goes into my Acorns app, I have money that goes into my Digit app, I have money that goes into my Chase savings account. So at the end of the week, it's just a bunch of money in different places just being accumulated as the week goes on, as the month goes on. So at the end of the year, I'm probably gonna be looking at however much money is in there. I'm not gonna disclose, because I actually don't yet know how much will be saved, because I might change how much I save and whatever. But all I'm getting at is, there's different ways for you to budget your money. There's no one right way to budget your money. But the only wrong way to budget your money is to spend it all, right? Because you will need it for something in the future. You will have needs, things that come out of nowhere, and you're just like, where's the money to take care of all this stuff? How am I gonna take care of my family, my friends? And that's another thing to consider. Your bills that you have to pay every month. They're not just rent and car and all that stuff. Some people have to send money back home to their family. Some people have to work 2 jobs just to, some people have kids to feed. So there's a lot of factors that goes into how you save money, how you budget money, how your money basically works for you. So there's no one right way. You just have to figure out what works for you. You have to figure out what you have to spend every month. You have to figure out what you like. And sometimes you have to cut down on what you like. If you want to go out with your friends once a week, you might have to cut that down to twice a month, rather than 4 times. You might have to not eat fast food for, a whole month. You might have to just completely change your lifestyle just because you just don't have the money to do everything that you want to do. And, there's no shame in not having a lot of money. There's no shame in, lacking things, but, the adequate preparation, prepares you to just ease some of that stress out of the way. So what I would say is, figure out what works for you. This 50-20-30 rule, I'm just starting to apply that to my life, because I literally just learned that. So I'm, I might adjust percentages, but I'm trying to apply that to my life as well. You could save 10% of everything you make. You could invest the other 10% of everything you make. Whatever works for you, as long as you just have money for you, right? That you can just pick from, or, see it a week from now and be like, oh, I'm so happy I just saved $100 last week and I didn't even know. And another thing, the more you save, the more you invest, the more you put money away, the less likely you are to spend money on things you don't need, because you just don't have the money, because you put it away already. And if you see money go from $10 to $11 in a week, why would you risk that money growing? Why would you take that away and spend it on something that, will fulfill you for like 2 hours? So overall, I can't tell you how to spend your money. I can't tell you how to save your money. I can't tell you how to earn your money. What I can tell you is, there's a number of ways to think about how your money works for you and what to do with your money. So I hope, everything I've said kind of makes sense. I hope everything I said helps somebody budget their lifestyle different, budget their life better. Just helps you live a better quality of life, not having money stress you out, not worrying about money every hour of the day, because it's stressful. You have to focus on your job, you have to focus on schoolwork, you have to focus on family and friends. So the money is the last thing you want to be stressed about as well. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys watch our previous 2 videos on streams of income and saving money, and put that all together with this video, and hopefully that will help you live a better financial life overall. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. I have a cold, so I'm still recovering, so my voice is. But have a great day, and I'll see you next week.